Alright. Show on the road, show on the road, show on the road. Yeah, I don't want to put one there because it might shoot over. Normally, I'd also script one vehicle to have everything, but knowing Arma... I guess the resupply boxes are going to also have to have full triple R capability for the vehicles, which can be doable, but... Wow, there's actually quite a few parts I need to calibrate for this mission proper, I guess. Yeah, so it's going to have to be 4 vehicle crews. So that would be 1 crewman. Am I? Yeah, I'm up early. It was a funny night. Let's go with that. I'm gonna take 2 copies of these. Yeah, so LAV 25 and then AAVP 1, 2, and 3. $7A1. Alright, then we have to have air assets, which will be interesting to say the least. I don't remember if Harrier... Well, I should keep the runway clear, since I don't know. What pylons? Is that a lock-on after launch? Lock-on before launch? What am I working with there? Okay, why is the attributes taking a long time to actually load? That's a little concerning. 4 times Hellfire missile. Yeah, it should be fine. And then a Hydra gun pod, and then 2 AIMs. Yeah. Because what's really going to piss people off is I'm probably not going to allow for pylon changing, simply because everything that's set here is the way I want it. God, this abomination. I don't know why, but I actually kind of like it. I'm just offering VTOL capability in case people want it. Are those dagger? I feel like those are daggers. But no, I went to see Galaxy Quest. I got drunk on some really shitty cider. Woke up at 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, they are daggers, good God. Then Griffin AGMs. Which I actually don't know where those are, because I don't see any AGM mounts. The hell? No, I'm not sick. It's just, yeah, my throat's a little fucked up because acid reflux when you have a shit ton of stuff. Do I know anyone that draws profile pictures? I know a graphic designer. But I'm not sure if he does commission work. He's a friend of mine that I've been meaning to get with to do a rebrand, but so many other stupid things come up. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check the other one. Why are you asking, Canadian? I'm sure we can... Fiverr is always a good place to look. The little bumps under the doors. Are you kidding me? Is that a freaking missile pod? That would actually be hilarious. Or these. Oh, 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 he's packing heat. All right. I mean, my second favorite thing to look at is the the J-Dam.
Get the F to bed LCPL Angry Gold Police ICB Tom 1 ICB Tom 1
Oh my God.
Chivas 38 Angry Shifty Close 1 Working Trekker Barb R39 Rage LCPL Goat.
It ends with LCPL Goat. How thoughtful of you, Dutch Eagle. I slept for a good 5 hours, and my body just doesn't want me to stay asleep. Otherwise, I would probably choke. So, nah, fam. But thank you for seeming to care. It's appreciated. Thanks for the 27-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm just debating with myself right now. How do I want to do the rest of this? So I'm thinking, let's take... some of a helicopter pilot out of there, and then let me take a fighter pilot out of NATO. Yeah. So I would need... What helicopters am I doing? Right, and then... I guess technically the VTOLs would also be helicopter pilots. I'm probably going to get a little bit of shit for it, but I'm claiming, hey, this is meant to be like a 2022 thing, 2025 thing. Like, we have them in the fucking mod set. I'm going to use them. And if you don't like it, get good? Question mark?
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Yeah, they don't need an iHead, so HGU. HGU. So I'm going to apply that, and then grab this, and then apply the helmet. Sharminator. You know, I got a question. Does that have to do with Shermanator? Because that would be pretty funny. But I'm curious on the story of your name. I'm always curious about people's names and how they came up with them. But thank you for converting your sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this little dev stream tonight. Oh, great. I guess I could technically have fun with it. I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. Alright, let me get a copy of everything just so I can have the names close on hand. Oh, and then we have to design an Opfor faction, and this is just for one mission file. I have to do it to like 20 others. because Tuesday is going to be all about Bohemia's announcement and this campaign, and I want to get ahead of stuff because I'm behind. I wanted to build a computer over the weekend, but 20 other things come up. And then literally, I woke up at 2:30 in the morning to find out the gorillas are going to be in town in October, so now I have to go take care of that too. It just happened, I guess. Whack coincidence. I feel that, man. I settled on Liru, and then 2 months later, Wolf Girl With You came out, and I've shared my name with a hentai character ever since. Totally fine with that. I getcha. Gorillas is the name of a band that Bloodway and I love. And yes, this is the one where Iceberg has to pay me $50 for an Opfor slot, or, and this wasn't in the announcement, someone else has to pay me $100 for Iceberg to get the Opfor slot. Because clearly some of these people want plain PvP. And I'm gonna, I guess, design this op to have that so long as it doesn't screw with the main focus. But, you know, if people want a dogfight, I'll let them dogfight. The announcement for Arma should be today, yeah. From what I gathered, based off of what... It was either Dyslexy or Drewski said it in a tweet. There's a video that's going to be released. One of them's releasing a video at the time of the announcement, which to me indicates there's an NDA in place on a lot of the major YouTubers. So I'd assume the really big channels, which means they probably had early access. But they're allowed to release video of that early access when the announcement goes live. That's me speculating, but that'd probably be in the ballpark. To get everyone excited, you know? Because not everyone checks Twitter. It's smart. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, right. We were going to put... I'm trying to debate how I want to do this. The shades doesn't help, but at the same time... Yeah, let me get rid of the damn shades. Because it's client side, so it doesn't really matter anyway, because that's something that it's overridden in the faceware. Lies and deception. But aren't you a big armor streamer? I'm not, like... No, I'm not. I think it's because of what happened in Splendid Squad, and I need to figure out how I'm going to make reparations for that, but, we'll see. What am I thinking? So I need a pilot, co-pilot, and then I'll occasionally screw with the helmets. So that'll be... that and that. What happened in Splendid Squad? I teased Reforger, and I accidentally put the wrong Bohemia logo. I put Bohemia Interactive instead of Bohemia. I didn't know they were separate companies. But that's apparently... That got people more pissed off at Bohemia than the Splendid Squad thing. But that's all in the past. It clips outside of it. That's cute. All right, so what do I need to do here? Yasuhiro, I wasn't. I had to be snuck in through the back door. And I can't elaborate on that. Anyway. That explains the fungus. Shut up. If you get that, you get it. If you don't worry about it. Okay. Let's see. H1Z. And then a UH1Y. And the reason I'm scripting all these out is there's something I'll have to then script out later. And this would technically be a co-pilot. CH53E. Right, and then we have... Wait, why do I have two of these? That's weird. Such a weird system. MAV-85 Omaha. I'll technically call it a VTOL pilot. Oh, did I? Yeah, that's why. And then that just has the M out of it. And it says Warrior at the end. All right, cool. And then we have to do fighters. I mean, officially I can't say what's being released today, if anything. All I say is read the writing on the wall and you should be fine. You know. Did I only cop one Harrier? Oh, that's cute. All right, let me
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
get this lineup down. So it's going to be 6 individual slots, and then I have to build his kit, so, yeah. When was that scheduled for again? I think 1900 CEST, which is... What is that, Central Eastern Standard Time? So that would be 2000 EST? Which is... 8 p.m.? Or a CEST, something in European time zones? Because I feel like that would be too late, because Bohemia is, like, European. So I would have figured they would have released it something more early in the day, but... I don't know. I'll have to look at the Twitter announcement again. Oh, man. Busy, busy. Central European summertime. That's what it is. Yeah, so it's going to be earlier in the day for EU. You know, let me actually look that up. That's, let's see. 6 p.m. GMT. So that's actually going to be really funny, because I think my op is in the middle of that. So... Noon EST. Okay, no, that's actually not too bad, because then I can do my op, and then I can... do something else immediately after that op. Anyway, let's see. I'm just gonna give pilots handguns. It's a Glock 17, my bad. Well, no, because if it's noon EST, my op's at 2:30, so that's going to be 2.5 hours afterwards. So we'll be fine. But it's going to make for one hell of a marathon stream. Ah, baby. Which means I need to get this done especially early. Timing. Let me think here. So we need some simple medical for this guy. How you doing, Forensic? Been a hot second. Hope everything's going well with you, buddy. So the ironic thing is we do have Clone Trooper stuff in this mod set. I let the player base vote. I'm like, do you want to do this on our main mod set or sci-fi? And almost everyone said sci-fi. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't know why you'd want to run it on sci-fi, but let's run it sci-fi. And that deleted his helmet, which means I think the vanilla system has to have night vision built in then. Where's the... Why is everything a puzzle piece? Why must you do this to me? I guess I'll just have to check. Heading to bed soon? Ooh. You're heading to bed soon. You're central, if I remember correctly, if you're still living where you're living. So that would mean it's about 3:30 for you. Damn, dude. I woke up like... I'm waking up around the time you're going to bed. But I hope everything's well with the first MEU. Hope you enjoy the Flood mod, by the way. We finally got that publicly released a few weeks ago. Still some bugs to work out, but at this point, we're just letting it go, and whatever you guys might find will get patched. But really, it's the body reinfect that gets a little wonky sometimes. It's still going to possibly have the players get back up and start shooting other players. And I mean, like, you know, their actual clients, which I told Devour to keep in as an optional feature, and I'm not sure if he did, but oh man, I wish. Because I think that's such a cool feature of you get your body reanimated and then you can turn the up PvP. Again, have that as a toggleable ability, but I think that would be a really cool thing to have, so... Whew. Righto, man. Real, I can't say anything about it, buddy. Just do some research and you'll have your answer. That's all I can say. But righto, Forensic. Next time there's another large join op, let me know. Because I've seen a few, it's just they're like the day of, and I'm like, shit, I have something else to do when they're announced in that Discord. But I'd love to come again, because I'm going to be honest with you, going into, yeah, I remember that one op you did like 6 months ago on, God, let me look. Let me look at my Discord real quick. I need to do that thing where I subset, like, you know, some channels into folders and whatnot, because I'm in way too many Discords right now. I guess it's your Discord, technically. But there was a massive joint op with a bunch of other units that you hosted. Not gonna lie, I hardly do stuff there. It's all in the first MEU. Gotcha. I just mean if there's ever another large-scale op like that. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. And, you know, I try to be honest with everyone when I say this. When I went there, I wasn't expecting much. And for the first half, when it was super, like, desyncing and whatnot, I was... kind of like, okay, you know, this is what I expected. But that second half, I could tell the effort you put in. Looking back, opening up the mission after debrief was done, I saw where you put the effort, especially to make the walls go down so you could make all those inlets. I saw everything else you put effort into. I mean, it was great. It was very, very well thought out. And even then, like, the one mistake you made by putting the frigate in and then panically deleting it and sending the Corvette in and then saying on side chat, that cracked me up. Like, I was pleasantly surprised with your work, and I would love to see it again, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you rubbed your eyes. Oh, that's actually a Covenant ship. Here I am right under it thinking, oh my gosh, we got reinforced. Yes. Okay, we have a chance now. And then rubs eyes. Oh, I'm fucked. Okay. Like that just cracked me. that broke me. Like, it's one of those things where as a Zeus, like, I understand the mistakes you sometimes make, but the way you rebounded from it, I just found absolutely hilarious. Good God. I am so horrible with names here. So that's AV-8B. And I guess with these guys, I can just line them up because it's going to be all these different planes here. Dude, hell yeah, man. Because I know in that Discord, they occasionally post stuff, but it's for, like, the day of. And I'm like, fuck, you know, I got 506 to do that night or Pog to do that night. It's too late for me to cancel on them. Because these days, I can cancel on anybody. I just have to give them a few days so they can find someone else to do it. Because if you cancel on people the day of, it's a bit of a dick move. Because, you know, they have to then panically find someone to do something haphazardly last second. And no one wins in that scenario. But I'm perfectly okay with saying, hey, you know, I got something from this other community that rarely does stuff, and I want to go play over there, you know? All right, so that is an F/A dash. What was it, F-18C? Hornet. And that is technically the first one there, and then we grab that. And then we have the F-35B Lightning. There's no E in it. I'm a genius. I can spell. Ah! Yeah, I saw you release that, and I'm sorry to hear about that that one guy that had the heart attack. I hope he's in a better place. It sucks when you lose people. So my condolences on that. If Euler didn't delete it accidentally. Good old Euler. One of the few people out of the 501st I did actually thoroughly enjoy and taught me a lesson on Zeus, and that's why I admire his opinion. Because he had a massive point to make when I introduced mobile droidicas. And he actually treated me like an adult and sat me down and had a conversation going like, okay, you know, like, here's the issue. And I respected him for it. Compared to Bondor that told me, hey, this is what you're doing, and there's no discussion. I'm like, okay. Whatever. I may have gotten fucked in the 501st, but I still climbed the ladder harder than anyone ever did in a record amount of time. I climbed a little too fast, and some people sat me down and showed me what I was doing was dumb in some places, and I completely agree with them. Then others, whew. Let's just say there was a difference in people who I did respect and didn't respect in that unit. But also, I don't think I've ever seen a unit behave as toxically as that one did way back when. Granted, I now have a runner-up, but it still is very pale in comparison, in my opinion. But good God. We set that as the player slot so other things don't happen. Yeah, I mean, I know people didn't like you because you got special treatment. And at first I agreed with them, but at the same time, you have to give the YouTuber special treatment. You have to, A, bubble him off because some of their fans can be really weird. And you don't want to put those weird fans with the YouTuber because then their content gets a little weird or they're not able to do what they're able to do because they're the main recruiting source for any ARMA unit. So yes, you do have to give them special treatment because they have one of the most important jobs in said unit. I would say equal to your mission makers at that level. Because the YouTuber brings people to the unit, the mission makers keep the people in the unit. What was I doing? Oh, right, we're going to hit the play button here to just see the roster. But it's weird. Being a YouTuber is weird, guys. It comes with a lot of weird things. And I don't even know how to go beyond that point, because some of the shit I've had to deal with is just mind-boggling. Why is the roster screwed up? This was a copy of the other team, so how did that get sporked? Oh my god. How did you actually get that messed up? Like, everything else looks right. Yeah. That is weird. Huh. Yeah, right, yeah, so I can be public about it. But, I don't know, man. Forensic, not gonna lie, though, it is, and this is me being a bit of an ass when I say this, it is satisfying to watch something that abused you slowly die off. I'm not saying that's my relationship with the 501st, but I've had a few other instances where I did take a little bit of satisfaction in watching something disappear. I get a cocktail or something else. I just sit down and I start drinking. Ah, man. I'm not gonna air dirty laundry even though it's years old, but some of the stuff. The whole rallying, breaking into someone's account to then put up a disinformation post that bitches at your community to then use to rally everyone against another community. Just, there was some insidious stuff in that unit that I admired purely out of just the master of manipulation that would happen in the background in that unit. That I did, I don't even know how to say it, but I just admired it for just how insidious it was. Like, just seeing that as an all-time low for some people, but my god. And if you want to know the story on that, you can DM me and I'll tell you, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Whew. Why would Gark ban a Halo unit? See, that makes absolutely no sense and just shows how vindictive administrators are within the 501st are to something. Just to spite you, you know? Like, a Halo unit with Star Wars members shouldn't have better ops than us. That's why we're gonna ban you, because you have better ops. Oh, bravo. God, I love it. It's people in their spite. It's so funny. It's just so funny. All right, what am I doing here? I have to replace the teams. So in order to do that, shit, I didn't mean to remove. Yeah, so it's got to be that group of people. Make sure that guy's out. Delete it. Yeah, so see how it's immediately going to that guy? So I need to do this one at a time, which is going to be painful. So we're going to do that guy. Delete the unit, because otherwise if you bring them all back, it auto-branches them back, which is annoying as fuck. And then this guy. And then you recopy them in order. Then you branch the next one. Recopy them in order. Paste that. Put that down. Recopy them in order. Now, you can just also drag them individually, but sometimes for me it still bugs out, which is why I do this in a really lawn fashion. Simply because I don't trust it fully. And then I'm going to have to delete these two groups, which are thankfully just copies. And then rename this one to Bravo. Next one to Charlie, and then I delete everything on the additional slots and then repaste them to fix the order. So all that gets deleted and repasted. And then this guy gets deleted and repasted. Let's go to our multiplayer settings real quick, just so I can set that up. Let's hit the play button there. All right, command alpha 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So team 1 should be 4, 5, 6, and 7. Team 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. Team 3 should be... Wait, no, yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's all set now. This is going to be a weird squad doctrine, though, for this operation. We're only going to probably have about, like, 40 to 50 players based off of the poll, maybe as low as 30. So it's going to potentially just be, like, one squad in supporting assets, but a squad of, like, 3 fire teams and a command team within it. Yeah, everything there looks all right. All right, cool. And then, with a large choice of assets, it allows players to... specifically pick one. Like, if they're not good with VTOLs, they can still take a plane or a helicopter. But if they want to, try a VTOL, they can take a VTOL. Yeah, go ahead, Fives. The 40K universe is meant to be a parody. I mean... oh, the things I have done in that universe. The very inappropriate, disturbing things. Good God. Yeah, Seren's, I mean, you go with what you need to, man. Like, at this point, as someone that ran a large, successful unit for years and occasionally eventually had to drop it because it was just too much for me to be working with everything else. Now I just work for it. And then going to so many other different units, some at their peaks, some as they fell off that peak. I've... Oh, man. Arma politics is a wild fucking ride, to say the least. Like, good God. Like, actually, it's... Whew. It's a wild ride. I'm trying to put all that behind me just so I can work on Zeusing. Because that is what I like to do. Oh, and then even then, like, I just want to, you know, step down or get away from the toxicity in Zeus, but now... I can't even do that without catching a bunch of flack from a bunch of people that don't even know me. It's... God, the internet is so weird. And then I was reading a tweet from Icebreaker, you know, I would say one of, if not the best map dev in Arma, you know, from Arma 2 and Arma 3, who was having a rant about, you know, people talking shit about him. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I don't mean to sound like an ass, but that's the internet, you know? Like, you are one of, if not the best map devs out of everyone in terms of consistency and quality. So, of course, you being like good at something, people on the internet are gonna talk shit about it. It's just fucking human nature, unfortunately. People you don't even interact with and like, internet. Fuck's sake. People, you know? People. Right, Forensic. Have a good night, man. And I appreciate the open invite. And you are allowed in TSB. If you ever want to try something else. Five, let's see. I don't doubt you because I know people that work in certain departments in certain federal buildings, and yes, they're... Are you allowed to be so forthcoming with that information, though? The people I know would usually get slapped, even if they said that on the internet, because they have people actively tracking them. So you have to be... If you're allowed to say that, I don't mean to discredit your credibility, but the only two possibilities I can think of right off the bat is you're either in a low priority area that allows for that policy, or you're not who you say you are. Among Us. Anyway. But yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. There's a few places around where I live where, like, unmarked roads or, like, you know, in poor conditions, you can accidentally pull off into there. And there's not enough room for you to U-turn around. So if you drive down, you get put in, like, this, like, little, road trap. And then they have to get, like, you know, 10 guys come out with guns and they, like, verify who you are and then turn you around. But yeah, there are some places where if you turn on the wrong side of the road and you do something stupid, that's probably the last thing you're gonna do. So please, for the love of God, do not drive where you're not supposed to be. Good golly gee willikers. Alright, I need to go find a script that's buried within my mission files. So how do I want to do this? Let's take the latest Argentinian op, copy everything except the flag PAA, because I don't need that in this mission. Let's put that in the mission file here. And now I need to scroll back. When was the last time I used my internal CTAB script? I need to open Notepad and start clicking through stuff. Actually, let me keep this open, because that is a Fortify framework set, which I'm going to need later. Oh my god, back in February when I was only using init.sqf. Good god. Was it that close? Yes, it was. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, no, that's Mike Force artillery settings, but yeah, no, if I ever need to go back into that. Oh man, when did I run one of those ops? The Russian Spetsnaz Ukraine 2022 back in January. God, that aged like milk. So this was an init server. But I didn't... Yeah, I used CTab itself. Now, do we have to go back further? I didn't put it in RUF. No, where did I put that damn script? Oh god, yeah, the Covenant Cruiser, all that crazy ship BS. That was fun. I need to do that again one day. It's just that project kind of got put on hold because of other stuff. Ouroboros! I know it was in Ouroboros. Which I need to continue that one day because that was really fun. Yeah, there's the group marker stuff. So, what's the line of code here for group markers? Yeah. So that needs to go under, I think, init player local. So now I need to open this up. Open init player local. It'll have to be something I test. That's to say the least. And then copy that. And then I need to paste that script in there. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Because now I need to... Which init is it going to be? Is it just init groups SQF? Yes. Oh my god, this is going to be a bitch to script. That's fine. See, this is fine. That's the easy part. This is all going to be a bitch, especially when we get to the individual units there, but... Okay. And this has to be done under the group variable names. So, I haven't done this in a few months. But if I were to remember... It's 2 letters. And then I put this into there. And now if I save that file, because you have to save it, and then I set you guys as not players, because it should reflect on AI. If I hit the play button, go to map screen, you should come up. Southern now. Frisk, why is everyone telling me to go to bed? Oh man, my mother. I've got plenty of stories about her. Good God. Her and I used to fight like freaking wild rabid dogs. Yep. All right, Co. And then we got the command symbol right there. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I also need to look up other symbolism under markers here. Yeah, this bad boy. And then get that all changed. See, that's weird, though, because it gave a blue 4 infantry marker instead of a... Yeah, so that should be an HQ marker. So why did it give that? That's weird. Either way, I need to add a line of code, put a comma after it, and then I need... Okay. Maybe, maybe because there was only one group lined up. Let me add these guys back to my roster. What I'm going to end up doing is taking them all off my roster so I can check their coding proper. So I'm going to move my character over there because I never include him in that stuff. But that's going to be Alpha. This is going to be Bravo. The one weakness of this is because there's multiple fire teams, it's going to be a lot harder to keep things coordinated, but I kind of like that feature. Because, I mean, if you see how my player base acts in the casual stuff on Mondays, you know, they could, they can get a little far, you know? Yeah, so this is the LAV. And I gotta be careful with my dashes, which is why I need to test this script to see if the dashes are capable of doing stuff. Armor-wise, what symbol do I want to do? I think, mechanized for all those symbols will be fine, actually. And then LA for the symbol. And then we're going to have... yeah. Here, 1 second. I just want to get this all coded properly. Cool. Yes, that's the individual unit code. We have to go into that. And then out of everyone I know that gave me this script, it was Dirty Snape. Dirty Snape is literally one of the most... no, that's not right. He's one of those guys that comes off as an asshole because he is an asshole. But if you actually take the time to sit down with him, he is one of the most knowledgeable people you will ever meet. Which is, I mean, that's the same way with Makarov, I would say. Like, a few people within TSB, and there's some people in TSB that could never stand those guys, but they had a right to be there because they wouldn't break any rules, and when they did, they would get punished like everyone else, but good God. It was, that was all an interesting time. What's the script doing? Basically everything that CTAB does, minus the texting capability and minus the helmet cam capability. Because when you're doing large-scale ops, one of the most notorious crashes in Arma 3 right now is called the CTAB glitch crash, where if you open CTAB, your Arma just crashes because of a memleak error or a status access violation. And your computer just isn't able to handle it because CTAB is weird when it initializes some of its coding. So yes, it's pretty much a Blue Force tracking script. It's better than ACE's because it also provides a lot of squad data. So if you highlight your mouse over, it'll tell you who's alive, who's unconscious, and who's dead in a color code. So it's really easy to, you know, get that information similar to what a CTAB, you know, could do. It could give you that information with vitals and whatnot. It's just a different way to play the game that people in TSB like for more modernized stuff, so I provide it. Alright, so now I have to do a massive list of helicopters. This should be interesting. So I need the helicopter symbol, which should be B_plane. Actually, no, that's for planes. Silly goober. B_air. That's it. Do you ever share these scripts? Mainly Patreon. But if you want it, just DM me and I'll either pass it to you or I have to look up and see if Dirty Snape allows me to pass this one out, though. I know Adriano lets me pass out my Zeus Tracer script. I asked him, but I would actually need to ask Dirty if I can, which I think he'll say yes, but I still like to get people's permission before I do anything that involves their work. regardless of the ratio of how much they put in, which in this case, it's all his. Whoa. This is something I'm not going to do, but that's interesting that that feature exists. Here, I got to get some scripted stuff in. And then what's right, I was tabbing in to grab this name. So I can then put that in the code and then tab out. And it goes under the group identifier. And then we're off to the next one, which would be that UH1Y. So next time I tab out, I need to have this copy and pasted beforehand, because otherwise I just have to tab back in, grab that line of code. And then we're going to copy that. And then grab this. Tab back into Arma. And then put that in. Grab that. Some, I actually don't know what I'm going to do yet. I need to ask a few people if there's something going on, because I might crash it. You know, like a wedding crasher. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But here, I'll let you, let me show you an example of what this is right now, what I'm copying and pasting. Oh, that's why I gave that symbol. So it reads it from the bottom to top. No, it executes it based off of the last thing on the list. Okay, interesting. So that's an example. And the reason it executed the last group as a command element was because that was the last line of code which shared the same variable name as the one up top, which overrid the first one because it executes the last thing in the list as the priority, but I'm pretty much making a list. It's a pain in the ass. And because we have so many assets, I have to individually script all of these, which is why it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, well, yeah, I get contextual highlighting because I'm using it in Notepad++, but... Yes, this is going to be in AV. Yeah, we're only halfway done because now I have to individually reference all of the planes, and that's going to be fun. I say with sarcasm. All right, actually, there's a few things I have to do now, because now I have to copy a new line of code. I then need to tab into the CFG markers reference sheet and grab the plane. which would be b_plane, and then change the second to last variable name. No, third to last, because that's the variable that determines the type of symbol in the script.
Team 6 now.
Oh, it's a pain. Shadow Knight, thanks for the 9-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this mission dev scenario. It's just an array for the code to reference a bunch of things that the code does in, I think, 3 other SQF files. This is just the making of that damn list. And we'll know if I did it right or not, because fun stuff will happen. What? Because of the dash? It's because of the dash, isn't it? You bitch. Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's why they don't like dashes in the freaking first category, because it thinks it's a global variable, and I'm like, ugh. You little bitch, fine. And then you can't have spaces either, because then it freaks the fuck out. Can you? No, I don't have it anywhere else. I do have dashes, but yeah, it's fine. Just muddle all that up. Boop. All right, now we're going to get to the Hornet. That has a dash in it, so we're just going to get rid of it. And I'm going to give it designation F1 because we already have the Hornet as H, and I can only put 2 numbers in there, or 2 designations, a letter and a number. See, the one saving grace about this script, though, is I can, you son of a bitch. Is it because of the slash? You bastard. You bastard. The one saving grace about this script is I can immediately have it tested in a non-multiplayer setting. If I had to test this in multiplayer, I would have a fucking rage fit. Oh. Alright, how the hell am I going to put that in? Yeah, it's an L1 designation and L2 designation. And then get rid of the comma for the last one. And that's going to be under this group name. And that. Okay, let's see if it breaks itself. Attributes. Take it off of playable. Second thing, tab out. Save the script. Because I always forget to hit save, and then when I like run it through, and I'm like, why is all of this missing? Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. Ooh. Why? What? What line? Line 8? Please don't crash the game. Because sometimes you crash the game when that happens. Oh, for the love of freaking God. This mod set takes literally 5 minutes to boot because TSP's crazy. Wait, what's wrong with the... Line 8 is part of the reference sheet. What? What's broken? Nothing's broken. It's... Oh, wait, L1 and L2. Hold up. There's nothing wrong in the syntax. The last unit has a... Yeah, I deleted the comma after the last line because I commented that in the code. What? Ron. After line 18. Did I just not put them right? Or is there a maximum amount of symbols I can show? Because it's getting both of the F. Okay, that doesn't matter, because that's just part of the mod set. That's a lag spike because of the initialization, which I'm half tempted to just redeploy. But no, we're missing... But see, this is what comes up as information on the map, which is why I really like it. So why are the last two not displaying? Is that a limitation of the script only being able to deploy so many? Or is that because I put this in the wrong... Yep, that's why. I put it in the wrong place, which is why it's giving that error, because it doesn't know what to do with that variable name under the unit in it. It has to be put in the group in it. Doy. There we go. Ugh. Now let's look at it. And righto, Blackheart, welcome. Streams at this time are very rare. It's only when a specific set of circumstances arises. Oh, speaking of Minecraft, I have to give Frost his fucking Minecraft tag on my Discord. Wah. Well, there's no script error this time, which is nice. And that should have everything properly deployed, yep. I just realized I'm going to need a teleport network between the carrier and the other carrier. That's going to be fun. God, I've been streaming for an hour, and this is what I have to show for it, which is not much compared to everything else I have to do, but at least I have all this working properly. Son of a bitch. What?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Oh, because they both have the same display name because I forgot to save. Well, let's not save now, because if I save while the mission's being executed, it'll corrupt the file. And this is why we test, though. That should be all set. That was an issue in the scripting itself. Okay, but either way, that's all set up properly. Let me put a Game Master module down, because now I need to teleport onto the ship and test some teleport port referencing pieces. Let's see, because it's over water, let's put something like a pallet under it. Yeah. Yep. That should bypass the local, or not bypass, but help it localize itself over the 2D plane, because when you put stuff over water, it likes to be a little wonky. So, give me a flagpole. Let's do, give active camouflage. I want to troll iceberg. I want to troll iceberg so fucking bad. I really want to troll that little shit. Fucking cloaked F-35 comes up right on his tail and he's not even paying attention to give him a good fucking run for his money. That would be unfair, though, but God, I'd love it. That would be the day. Ah, man. Where's a US flag? That would be closer to the bottom. There's so many flags. Come on, USA, USA, USSR. Excuse me.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So let's put one there, and then I'm gonna have to script these as teleport location indexes. And then I need a pallet. Preferably a vanilla pallet. Stack of pallets, I mean, they're gonna end up spawning in it. An Ace pallet, that's fine. And I need a can of tactical bacon. Just do it. Yeah. I have to look. I'm gonna look into the system. Cool. I'm assuming that's a sync trigger, but I'll give it a test. So let's see. I have my bacon. I got my pallet with my bacon. Let's go ahead and set that up proper. God, what's that code on the top of my head? Set position. So it's a this add action. I'd have this on my master sheet somewhere. There it is. Yep. That means this is going to be B2. Special states. Let's disable showing the model and hope that doesn't cause the reference to be somewhere else. This is going to be B1. Let's hide that model. And that's going to be going to B2. Quick teleports. Excellent. Strap an Igla chair to a drone and dogfight it. It's not really hard to dogfight something that'll only go about 180 kilometers an hour on max speed at a 45-degree angle down, but shrug. You know what? I would give almost anything to be able to stop time for 48 hours just to catch up on everything. If I had 48 hours of just extra time, oh my god, I would get through my entire footage backlog. That would be beautiful. Strap an S300. Right. Yeah. Yeah, when you... might as well go deeper with it. Yep, F-35 Lightning 1, Lightning 2. Cool. Was that an SCP error? Interesting. Secure, contain, protect. Fuck! I swear, if it's purely because it's a hidden asset, we're not outside of the map, so there should be no reason that issue should exist in the first place. So if I just enable the showing of you, let me test the other one real quick. Yeah, so it localized me up here. God, I hate teleport scripts sometimes. I mean, if that's the case, why not just make the pallet the teleport part? Yes, they'll be put in the pallet, but if that's what it's going to take, yeah, it's not even referencing this properly. Ugh, it's a pain in the ass. I hate teleports. Okay, so why is there a blank hidden thing here? What does that do? You know what? The less I know, the better. I don't see an invisible thing. Oh, baby. All right. Yeah, I don't have an option for the camo, which means it's a button. Cloak, 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 cloak. Oh, they added it just to auto-disable it. Oh, God, thank fuck. All right. Which one's the cloak? Is it under add-on options? Cloak, 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 cloak. I still hate this thing. What? What? Okay. Didn't know that existed. Don't mind me, I'm just figuring this out. What would it look like? So we just did that. What do you mean non-empty string? Oh, you bastard. Oh, because it wants that. It wants a variable name. Neat, okay. Wait a second. Yeah, so it's something you would have to set. Okay, and then it resets automatically. I don't have an option to do it, though. That's weird. AI usage? No, it's not a Halo mod, it's an additional thing. Blah. Okay, I just broke it. Well, a captain goes down with the ship, except me. No, it works with vehicles. I've seen it work with Vix. I'm just trying to figure out why. It might also be because this is a heavily scripted vehicle, so it might just be funny overall. Ah, this is going to be an issue, because they already have... Yeah, I don't want them to be able to do that, so I'm going to have to figure out how to disable that. Oh, well. Don't you dare start that engine. No, 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 no. Let me try a ground-based vehicle. Ah. Yeah, so it's going to be one of those things where I have to go, like, find the documentation. Ah, well. I'm pretty sure it's a button somewhere to toggle it. I just have no idea. So let's go back and just try one more time controls. You know what? Excuse me. Let me just look it up real quick. It's TTS Cloak, if I recall correctly. Cloak script I made for another mission maker. Script replicates Crisis Predator style, blah, 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 blah. AI units cannot cloak themselves, but can be cloaked using functions provided in the Zeus Enhanced modules. Cloaked units can be damaged by bullets, or cannot because of how it works, blah, blah, blah. It's also contained an active camouflage script that allows certain vehicles to have their textures hidden, changed in PIP settings. Currently still need aesthetic and does nothing to hide the vehicle from AI. Yeah, that makes sense, but that would be really funny. The selection of textures. Other players and AI will not be able to, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Adding or removing a cloak to and from the AI will disrupt the Zeus spectator camera. Close and reopen will fix it. If you have a force interface enabled, you may remote control the unit to be able to fix it. Sometimes the vehicle active camo texture can appear black. This happens when in Zeus spectator mode there are too many things rendering, which is why you keep it under 8. Interesting. Which means radar-wise, they would still detect the vehicle. Oh, that would be funny. But, okay, so it's not telling me if there's a button config for it. Interesting. So it might just be a passive working thing. Let me tab back in. Oh, interesting. So you took it as an init and executed it. Neat. Thanks, Legion. I appreciate that. Which, we can actually do that from this interface. So let's go ahead and... That was the wrong button. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right, it helps if I take out the words. Well, it initiated properly. See, here's the thing. Is it a passive thing? Because clearly it's initializing. Well, when in doubt. Start hitting random buttons. Yeah, it could just be a vanilla vehicle only thing. Wow, that thing is loud from the interface. Ooh. So that would be... No, so it's user error on my end. I just don't know. I'm missing something. There's a button somewhere you have to click. That's the only thing I can think of. No, it wouldn't work on single player as well. No. Oh god, they added the fucking... Oh, that's disgusting. Weird. It wouldn't work on AI. You have to manually control it for AI. That's what the script said in the description. Weird. Oh, well. It's fine. If I figure it out, I'll be able to put it in if I feel like trolling Iceberg, which it's only going to happen if he gives me the $50 anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Maybe because I synced that trigger, it broke it. But then again, I feel like... Because that's the only thing I can think of. Let's try it one more time. Because maybe syncing something did. You never know. Why do I have literally like 7 people texting me to go to bed? Like, god damn it. It's 5:30. I can do what I want. I'm an adult. Works with the AI from the units used this for. Again, let's check it out. Maybe I broke something in the sync, but even then, I'm only going to put another 5 minutes on this because, oh, I should have waited for everything else to initialize before hitting that button. Oh, God, the lag button. Oh, my ears. Oh, my God, game, please. Please, I know they put a bunch of ridiculous, stupid scripts in you, okay? I'm sorry. I had no control. There's emission. Oh, my goodness. I forgot there's admissions, too. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Whatever. It'll be something I look at later. It'll be something I look at later. And for anyone who's yelling at me right now, I'm sorry. Okay, I do my best. Let's fix the fucking elephant in the room first. Why? Why are these teleporters being weird? Yes, I know I have a posted server in the background. I don't know what key I just hit to make you think I wanted to delete that. Please do not. Let's try making that teleporter work. Early day. And then when I stop this stream, I gotta go back to video editing. Let everything load. And I still have to make an enemy vehicle faction for this too. God. This is all disgusting. It's gonna break. Yep. How the fuck can I get you to reference a 2D plane? I could hard code the coordinates. I'm gonna have to hard code the coordinates then. Alright. Which means I have to look up the fucking get position line of code and then remember how to do that because there's a certain way. So let me go ahead, grab that, look up get pos real quick. And that is going to be Down the fucking rabbit hole we go. Alright, which get pause do I need? That's it. Oh, what a bitch. Yeah, so theoretically, I think that should work. Is there a pay for paying this Saturday? Yeah, it's going to be a DayZ one because we didn't run the other one. That would be that command. Ugh. Because get pause doesn't do it over water. You have to do a specific one over water. And I always forget that because that's one of the super niche things about this game. One of dozens, if not hundreds. And if that one doesn't work, there's another one I try. Right, it's set pause ASL. You don't get the position because you still have to set the position. Fuck me. Right. I would have come to that eventually. Righto, Face. Thanks for dropping by. No, don't. If I hit the escape key once, it's just because I'm trying to get to the other thing. Okay. Yeah. Righto, 40. Hope it's worth everything. Wait, why are you getting annoyed about set po? You bitch. Oh, come on. Why is it bitching about it? Well, you know what? I don't care if it's bitching about it. It works. Alright? That's all I need it to fucking do. And then it's gonna break in multiplayer somehow. But you know what? I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Alright, real quick, because I'm over here. I do want to see. We got the minigun. Yeah. You have the laser marker, which means the pilot controls the AGMs that aren't in there. Manual fire. You got the minigun. Wait, I can manually fire the... You know, I'm okay with that. Manually fire the side-mounted minigun and just tilt at a weird angle and just bomb the shit out of things. I like it. Skippy-doop-bum dada. However it goes. Skippy-doo-bop-bum dada. That's it. Okay. Now I just need to set vanilla vehicles, which normally, again, I'd set 1 with all 3 functionalities, but that wouldn't be able to respawn without me writing a massive script, which one of these days I might as hell do. But today's not that day. Damn. You know, when the Marine Corps starts stepping up, I guess. Alright, I do need to test something real quick. I completely forgot about it till I got to this spot, so let's have a look. Yeah, oh fuck, I did it again. Great. Well, headphone warning. God, that's annoying. I think my noise gate limits it so you don't hear how loud that click is. But my god, does that click suck. Alright, I need to test what we're gonna do for resupply. Because I'm thinking of just doing a cargo crate with full triple R capability, but we'll see. If I just do a cargo box, turn you into an arsenal. Not that I'm going to give them arsenals. It's just I need to test. If this is going to be... What the hell? Did it not apply? Why would... Oh, that's for setting an arsenal. Okay. It's weird. Whatever. So do we still have the cargo rope utility system? Or have they changed the system out to be something else? Droid collar, that's cute. God, there's a lot of shit in here. I don't see the toe, which means they got rid of that system, I think. Unless it's under ammo, but I could have sworn it was under extras. So that means deploy cargo ropes. Yep. For single load. Pick up cargo ropes. Attach cargo ropes. Okay. That should be easy enough. What the hell did I pick up? Eat chocolate. Does it heal you? That's brilliant. Okay. That's... You gotta love the fucking Easter eggs in this game and these mods, man. Wow. Is that just gonna stay up there? That's amazing.
Caution, gear down.
Yes, Siri. The gear is down. Thank you for warning me. Why is that box that... You know what? Doesn't matter. Alright, let's not jerk it up too hard. What rail? Yeah, alright, easy peasy. You know, it'd be funny if I put a refuel ability on this helicopter and then it could just, like, get next to another helicopter and give it fuel, but it would more than likely arm it itself, which would, I guess, also be amusing. Compressor. I'm sorry, Yas. Oh, I just stepped on his toes. Forgive me, oh audio king, for I have sinned and used the wrong. Just plug the fuel line back into the engine. Infinite fuel. Yes. Ah, brilliant. Okay. So I guess now the question is, where do I put those cargo crates? Probably on here, like on the elevator, because it's not needed. So I guess now I need to put this over here just so I can copy everything. But let's go ahead and set the fuel, or those variables first. And I guess we'll do 6. Because I'm just going to load it with a bunch of shit. Equipment storage. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it on the other interface. Ace options. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now to go down the fucking list of everything, which actually it's not going to be too bad because they're all using the same exact fucking rifle. So I just need M855. Whatchamacallit. Why did I go back to attributes? Force of habit. This mission's going to be at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 2.5 hours after the Bohemia stream. Joy. Me. I guess I'll do crates of 40 per. Because, I mean, I doubt they're going to use them heavily. 83. This one I'll bump up to 60, because sometimes they do use them, and when they do, they consume them pretty quickly. Trying to remember what's where. And what would specifically work. I want to use the ace ones because the ace ones are pretty decent. Ah, crap, my brain's crapping out. Fuck, that's the wrong one. Okay. Bear, I mean, I guess I technically do from Patreon, but teaching someone to Zeus and how in-depth you want to be is... How do I put it? It takes a lot of time. That's why I charge quite a bit for it, to be perfectly honest. If you're serious, go look on my Patreon. But I'd say if the best you can do is just go to a community, play under them for a few months, see if the opportunity arises, and then learn from their Zeuses, and then you already have the experience of what the community likes, and then you get the training, and then you're fine. That would be my 2 cents in that regard. I've got red smoke, and I have red, so I need green now. Motherfucker. I honestly forget which one burns hotter, but it's fine. When in doubt, I trust Ace, because you can calibrate that. God damn it. See, if you go too much, it automatically goes to the next one, and then you're just SOL at that point. Okay. That's everything for all of that. Everything else should be under ammunition, so... No.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Whoa! Yeah, good luck, Bear. Silent, just a lot of Marine Corps assets. Thanks to a $10 spot, man. Always appreciated. Just building the resupply kits. It's just another piece of the entire puzzle. Okay, so... 120 there, 30 tracer mags there. That should be more than enough. If every box is meant to supply a squad, yeah, no, that's more than enough. I'm just trying to remember, is there anything else? There is, but we need the handgun mags. Which I guess would just be G17. If not, I can type FMJ, but FMJ is going to have a bunch of NIR stuff come up. Righto, Zilla. Enjoy your vacation, man. I know I will when it comes up in a month. All right. The hell? It's under grenade, isn't it? Because it's weird. Yep. You made a 3-shot for hunt IR grenades? Why? You don't need to fight. Okay. Okay. That's a weird choice, but okay. Because you just need to only fire one up, like... Okay. That's a weird decision. 3. Because it leaves the other part as a partial, but why? Rabble, 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 rabble. And I'm giving them, I know, I don't have... There might be an A5 with Tracer. I just gave them those 2 types of magazines, so... We'll see. At least if they're overpenning something, it gives them a different option. I'm just debating, did I forget anything? I don't... Oh, wait. Yes, I did. Oh, freaking... That should be more than enough. Oh, God. What was the number combination? 35? No. That was it. No. No, 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 no. Ah, crap. Because if I type... Oh, actually, oh, because yeah, I was about to say, that's actually not too bad. Oh, wait, never mind. Tank symbol, tank symbol, tank symbol, tank symbol, tank symbol. Tank symbol, round thing, tank symbol, tank symbol, tank symbol, tank symbol, tank symbol, tank symbol, tank symbol. 44, fuck me. UAV batteries and medical. And then this should be good. So how's everyone's day? Since I have to infinitely count the clock up. Halfway there. Yeah, auto clicker for the win, right? Do we not have... No. I guess we don't have painkillers then. That's awkward. Blood. And then 20 tourniquets usually as a debug item. Am I missing anything? I guess spare UAVs wouldn't be too bad. So that's AR2 Darter. Right. And if we're having weapon cooling, I'll need water bottles. Yeah, that should be fine. And I went to the wrong interface again. Joy. Put a 20 pack in there. That's for cooling barrels and... What was the other thing? Oh, yeah, this is gonna be fun. Backpack. Oh, okay, not too bad. You just have to know what you're looking for. You know... You know... Technically, because we have it in the mod set, where is it? Where are you? What are you called? Because I've been meaning to do this, and I finally have an excuse. Can you customize the weapon? Probably not. It's probably part of the texture. I could rescript it, though. But then again, it wouldn't be able to deploy if they backpack it. But can you backpack it? Oh, boy! Yeah, so you can turn to a sniper drone, a machine gun drone, or a rifle drone. But you only get those options.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Alright, I need to spawn that just to see if I can backpack it. Also... Oh.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
You know what? There's a few things I'm going to need to test real quick. Because we could technically give them switchblades then. Huh. I'm just giving everything in this one, man. Oh, I know, player. That's for vanilla stuff. There's, where'd you rip that from? The, one of the M134 Vics, I bet. LMG minigun transport, so it would be... You probably ripped it from the... God, the Quillen with the 134 on top? So I guess my first question is... What do some of these do? I need to add a full arsenal to this. Disarm. Assemble. Disassemble. So it's an AR-5 or an AP-5. Interesting. It's not set to mine, though, because it's not set as a UAV guy, so we can't hack it, technically. So let me do...
Ready.
God, that is just... But once it's out of ammo, it's out of ammo. So how does it then get rearmed? I would assume, yeah, you have to release that, and then you'd have to, like, bring an ammo box, so that would be... So the type of ammo that uses is an MX 100 round, so let me put... Give myself a backpack here. Any type of thing would work. The issue is the weaponry is limited in itself, but I could make it work. So you would disarm it. Take the gun. Reload it. And then rearm. Open UAV terminal. And then the gun would work again. And it has a laser designator. Okay. So, by default, if I were to pull one out of the arsenal, what does it give you? Because I'm going to have to make it out of that ammo type. So, this would be AP. We have to go under backpack. So it gives an MX. So I'd have to give 100 round MX magazines with it. Because I'm assuming you can't do another type of weapon with it. But I could be wrong. But it probably isn't going to work that way. So I'm going to disarm it. And it doesn't give me the option to arm it until I grab this. And then it gives me the option to rearm. So I'm going to try disarming again. Yeah. Interesting. Now, what was this about, what does this do? I'm curious to know. Yeah, so that's just a laser marker. But I'm assuming I can ram this into something. So if I had, I didn't hit it, but I get the idea. Let's try that again. So it does take a little practice with it. God, this is going to be an interesting freaking campaign because there's a lot of choice involved here. It's a suicide drone. So that one I know I hit him. Minimal damage. But it killed one of the crewmen. Oh, it is smoking the Vic. Oh, wow. So that actually... Wow, okay. Oh, this is gonna be... This is gonna be so fucked. You can laze lock and press Control Shift in some kind of keybind. It'll go by itself. Wow. All right. I'm just thinking how I'm gonna write this announcement to like list all these features. It's like, hey, you got all these assets, and then you also have all these additional assets under specific tabs. Like, good God. I have to, and I can't even begin to think about how I'm gonna balance this. Oh, man. This is an interesting one. I don't even know what plane I have to give Opfor here. Good God. Thankfully, the Switchblade is part of a mod I think Drongo made. It's not the DLC. The DLC is this. But it gives the people the option who have the DLC to actually use one of its more interesting features. Oh, man, that is crazy. All right, so I'm going to have to basically offer these as options. And then also offer the ammo for them. So I'm going to need to pretty much put some backpacks in there. Yeah, so there's a lot. Okay. Hold up. What's that type of backpack? Eagle, Coyote, okay. The AR-5s are from, they're AD-5s, and they're from the Western Sahara CDLC. Okay, I'm trying to think here, so... That's the wrong tab. I need to go to backpacks. That was 85. Did it just put me in chest rigs? No. Okay. Let's try -5. Oh, it's gonna play hard to get. Was it AP? No. It was. I'm an idiot. Okay. That's crazy. And then I need 100 rounders. I guess let's do 60. Oh my God. All right, we've been streaming this for 2 hours. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to put another 2 hours of work in it, but I need to get started on video editing because just the amount of crazy features we're having here. So, oh man. Democracy is going to kick in. Thanks for chilling me with this this morning. We'll be back sometime later today. I just got to go get some footage editing done. I'm probably not going to fall asleep till the evening. So, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally.